Kelly Worthman in the CBSN Denver studio. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to affect families across the country. And for many here in Colorado, they're struggling with food insecurity. That is a big reason why local businesses like Adventurist Backpacks wants to help their community. And joining me are company founders Kelly Belknap and his wife Matilda. It's so good to see you both again. We first met in 2018 when I got to learn how your minimalist backpacks have maximum impact in our community. So Kelly, go ahead and give us a description again on what Adventurist Backpacks is and what you guys do.
So we design minimalist backpacks for hiking and travel. And for every backpack sold, we provide 25 meals to families in need across the U.S.
It's really amazing. I know you guys have done a lot of work locally. Matilda, can you talk a little bit about how business has perhaps changed for you guys since the start of the pandemic?
Yeah, it's been a big change for sure. With all the school closures and, everything going on, we've kind of shifted focus a little bit. Right now, we're doing an initiative where we're doubling our efforts. So normally we provide 25 meals to families in need for every backpack sold. And right now, we're providing 50 meals to families in need for every backpack sold.
That's amazing. Can you talk to just a little bit about why this idea and why this concept is so important to both of you and why it's needed?
So it's extremely important because as recent students, we were both in school within the last 5 years. And so we know how hard it can be to, focus on school, doing well, having a job, and, putting food on the table and whatnot. And we know that tons of families across the U.S. are suffering right now, especially with COVID-19 and everything like that. It's becoming increasingly hard to afford to pay the rent, to pay for groceries. So what we really want to do is what we can in order to help make life a little bit less stressful and a little bit easier for those that are most affected.
Can you talk a little bit about the food banks? We know we've been reporting that they need food more than ever. What it's been like as you have shared your mission with them and how it's really changed for what we're dealing with across the globe right now.
Yeah, for sure. So food banks, since the pandemic started, have seen a decrease in volunteer hours, obviously, as well as donations and an increase in demand. So right now, there are a lot of families that are affected by unpaid time off from jobs or job layoffs, kids that are unable to get lunch at schools since they've been closed. So right now, people are really, depending on the food banks.
And we're able to, with our partner Feeding America, work with over 200 food banks across the U.S. And so right now we're currently supplying our meals to the COVID-19 Response Fund, which is started by Feeding America. So this allows us to provide meals to over 200 food banks, including Food Bank of the Rockies right here in Denver, as well as many others across the country.
How are sales for you guys right now? A lot of people are dealing with some, pinching of the pennies right now, but knowing that there's a positive mission behind your product, are you finding good sales for your own business?
Yeah, we noticed a definite decrease in sales right as COVID-19 was starting, especially around March and April. But luckily, as we started our initiative and things are rolling into summertime, people may not be able to travel as much, but people are trying to get outdoors and hike and camp as much as possible. So luckily, since our backpacks are made specifically for those types of situations, we've been lucky to keep things going pretty steady lately. And yeah, that's definitely helped with the meals provided to the COVID-19 Response Fund. We've provided just about 10,000 meals since we launched the initiative.
That's amazing. If people want to get involved, Kelly and Matilda, tell us how they can with a backpack that gives back.
Yeah, so you can always go, if you're in need of a backpack, you can always go to adventuristbackpacks.com, and where you can find all of our products. And if you're not in need of a backpack at the moment, you can go straight to feedingamerica.org if you want to help those in need of meals.
I love it. I love this concept. I love your backpacks. I know I have one, and I can't wait to put it to good use this summer. So thank you both for joining us. And again, if you'd like to help out or find more information about Adventurist Backpacks, just head to cbsdenver.com.